All right, hey everyone, welcome to Bingothon. We've got our Breath of the Wild weekly 3v3 lockout today. On Team 1 Doge Treasures, we've got two good mules, Schwemp and Zidenyik. I believe that's what he said. And on Team 2, we've got To the Moon, with Altexo, Tapir, and Shadowhunter. With me on comms today, I'm ADN. I've got Crazy and Zimpars. What's up, guys?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Glad to be here. We're this today is a very exciting lockout bingo. We've just recently updated the goal list, both updating some of the old goals and adding a bunch of new ones that were not previously in the rotation. So really curious to see these, and hopefully a very different bingo from anyone you've seen before.
Yeah, and these should be free to the public, so anyone who does bingos from now on will see these cards.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
pretty exciting.
And we already can look at the board, and the first row is filled with new goals.
I love it. Visit the Edge of the World is one of my personal favorites.
Actually, the whole
Yeah.
board is filled with new goals.
Anger Akuko is a previous one in Flame, but
Yes.
there's lots of new goals.
I believe the Cube Puzzle Koroks, that one's a new one too. Specifying that one. Open all chests in Miro Shah's seems new as well. Yeah, I'd say
Is that
about
the
half
Golfing
and half.
Shrine? That is really hard to do, I think. Yeah, it's a golfing. Like, I haven't done it in forever, but I know that I've been struggling casually.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. And that's what makes opening all those chests interesting, though, because you have to do it again.
Because we have 20 bird eggs, that one doesn't seem too hard. It will just take some time, but if you know locations, you can pick them up along.
Yeah, and all our runners always have access to the map, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I'm seeing refine a rusty shield using an Octorok. That might be a fun thing that you might not have discovered in your casual gameplay. That you can get the Octoroks to suck the rust off your weapons and
Oh, that is a
off
good
your
one. That's
equipment.
going to be an early point of contention, actually. That one, Warm Dublé, register a horse. Is it doublet? It's doublet. Open two Boko camp chests.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to see some real fights on those.
definitely. Those are the I think the fastest ones. The full set of Boko weapons. I don't know
Should
if
be a
there's
quick one,
big...
yeah.
Yeah, I assume. Does that just mean like a Boko shield, a Boko weapon, and a Boko bow?
Yeah, that's what we've decided so far.
Okay, cool.
If someone says something different, feel free to chime in, but we are all
It does
assuming
say
shield,
weapons. I
weapon,
wonder
bow.
if you want a shield, maybe I don't know, equipment would be a little better, but
Well, Jason
These are new
in the
goals.
Bingothon chat said that a sword, a shield, and a bow is required for that goal. So I assume that we're playing by this rule, at least today.
Yes. This is also, something of a test run. We will see how well, some of these goals have not been run with before, and we may learn that they're better in theory than they are in play-wise, and we'll make edits accordingly.
I wonder how quick Visit the Edge of the World is for a lockout bingo.
True. Like when you're trying to rush it, you may actually be able to do it pretty fast.
So yeah, it just depends. Like they should send someone out to do that. It's going to be interesting to see what roles they assign to each person, because for a 3v3 lockout like this, delegating the responsibilities is what leads to getting rows. So I'm very curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about that Edge of the World. Like, technically the south border is the closest one from Plateau, but there's not many goals that you could do close to that border.
Well,
So I wonder if someone will rush to the south border, or if someone will do it while they are in, I don't know, Rito or Hateno.
That's what I kind of feel. I feel like maybe going west and doing stuff in Rito and hitting the edge of the world there sort of to me feels like a good second from just going south to nowhere.
Mm-hmm. We'll also test some Korok knowledge because there's like 5 cube puzzle Koroks, which is a new goal. And at least for me, I have no idea where cube puzzle Koroks are. Like I know a few of them, but I couldn't like rush the goal.
Our runners are off.
You can use the cube Lepologs map to sort out cube puzzles, so it's not too bad. There's a lot on the map.
Cube puzzles are pretty common. I mean, the rocks, picking up rocks is the most common, and the like rock circle stuff is the second most common. But I believe after that, it's the cube puzzles.
Yeah, and then there's that one on Plat where you just pick up the cube and then drop it onto the other one. So that's not even a hard one. You don't even need stasis for that.
And we have Stwemp rushing warm double.
I already got it.
Easy goal.
Yeah, I didn't even stop to get the bow or anything. Just straight to that warm doublet.
Hey, that's smart.
Not a bad play.
You should have each team should have sent one person to just rush that. I think.
Yeah, Altexo also got it, but
so now it looks
late.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna grab it anyway just for cold resistance and armor, so it makes sense. It looks like Wemp is going for Boko chests next.
Well, he got the full set.
He got the full Boko set. Yep, just use bombs to take him out. Ooh, it looks like Tapir is also trying for that, but is gonna have been sniped. Oh, and actually dies in the process. That's rough.
No.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this death doesn't cost that much time, but the early minutes in a lockout are usually very important.
Yeah, early on, like they're already at a little bit of a loss.
Shadowhunter looks like they're rushing the register a horse, who attempting
that
to do
is
a
not
stamina
a bad
recharge
idea.
there.
Oh, it's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, meanwhile, Sodenek also died, I think, to Bokos or a bomb exploding.
That's
so both teams already have one death.
Did Tapir get his chest first? I know. I think Schwemp has one chest.
Possibly.
It looks like Mules is going for Cube Puzzle Koroks. He's got the first one, the one on Plat that I mentioned.
It looks like a Shadowhunter was our first off plateau, going real early with this horse.
Yeah, I mean, that's another quick goal, registering a horse. You just have to make sure that you have 20 rupees.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Presumably picked up something that he can sell. Maybe even a beetle right here. That would, yeah. Sell whatever meager things he has to beetle, just to get the 20 rupees required to register the horse.
Dude, Shadow is like stopping along the way to register this horse and just like buying items and picking up like beetles and stuff. That worries me so much. Like if someone else on the other team would be rushing the same goal, those stops would not make a lot of sense.
Did he have enough money?
Yeah, he has 24 rupees now, so.
Nice. I mean, I don't think he could have been faster. Like, you need to sell something.
Oh yeah, Bingo is pretty simple, and it's not only speedrunner friendly, it's also very casual friendly. So.
All right. We see To the Moon respond with their first objective, getting the Machamp.
And should be second. There it is.
And the register horse right there. So we're all tied up. Those were sort of the 4 real fast ones that we were expecting to see early.
The next somewhat fast ones I'm looking at are Wheat Bread, Anger at Cuckoo, and Visit the Edge of the World.
I'm curious how fast you can do the Refiner Rusty Shield. I feel like that's probably pretty doable, though I don't know exactly where you would go.
Well, you would at least grab some rusty weapons right off of Plateau. The ones that are just sitting around there. And then after that, I don't know, maybe I'd do like a Coliseum BTB.
We
I guess
see
it
Schwemp
depends.
doing our first shrine, as far as I've seen. Going into Kamyatak.
Did Shadowhunter get the dog treasure at the stable? I don't think
I don't
he
know that
did.
he had the food to feed the
Oh.
dog.
Yeah,
Unless
probably.
I don't think the dog will eat Hylian or the Hylian herbs. So probably needs to pick something else up. Was that a rusty shield though? That might
I believe it was.
yeah.
I missed it.
Now our runners really split and everyone's going their own separate ways. Schwemp getting all that loot from Kamyatak.
Meanwhile, Altex are flying over Kamyatak, possibly setting up a BTB to Rito or to Mansatori.
Yep, that this moblin coming up over the hill is pretty useful for that.
I'd say it would make sense for everyone to at least send one person to Eldon. There's
We just
at
lost
least
a Pier.
3 different Eldon goals. Flamebreaker armor, gut check challenge, and then also activating the Eldon tower. So I feel like that wouldn't be a bad move. And then if you grab a rusty shield, you can also refine it on Eldon. So that's 4 different squares you could tackle by just sending one person to Eldon.
Seeing Shadowhunter doing Bosch Kala. We've
Oh,
got
for the shrine. For the chest. Interesting.
There's Anger Akaku. Now Meals is just trying not to die.
succeeds. Don't the rules say you do have to survive the?
Yes,
the
you have to
Gekos in order
survive, or you have to reload and like do it again.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a cuckoo at that stable? I had no idea.
Yeah, this is the fastest way to anger a cuckoo. I
always thought
don't know
Cuckoo
if there
was
would
the
be a
quickest.
fast one.
That's
Yeah,
good
I
to know,
think,
though.
yeah, getting right here, you just go back there, behind Dueling Peaks, and boom.
You know, that's actually a very interesting thing with this new cards. I'm realizing there's no need for camera, which is pretty unusual. Like in a lockout, there's almost no way previously you would see no need for camera.
Yeah, I feel like that might have been more luck than anything, because I know the compendium stuff is still on there.
7 heroines. No, wait, that doesn't need camera,
No.
right?
That's the
I
shrine
see.
quest. The 8th heroine is the one that would require camera.
I see.
The Altexo definitely looks like trying to BTB into Rito.
And we see
You gonna
Strand
rush
already
Meadow?
got 5 chests in shrines. Did he get
What do
them
we
all in
need?
Kamyatak?
For the salmon recipe.
It's a good question.
Because that would be a quick one.
I think you can get everything in the Rito.
That
And then
sounds right because there is a side quest there for the salmon Miniere.
Yeah. I remember that the birds give you the materials for the recipe.
You
I'm
need
not sure if
wheat
you can find
and
them.
you need
without the
wheat
quest.
and butter for it.
Which you can buy in Rito.
Well, so what does the wheat bread goal entail?
Isn't
Like,
that
you
just
don't-
Tabantha wheat and rock salt?
Okay, so that is a recipe. Is it?
Yeah, it's a recipe.
Cool.
We see
So yeah, that would be
Zdenek
2
die
goals.
to a Lionel there, trying to kill a Lionel without ancient arrows. But that's not easy.
Muse is starting to collect some bird eggs. Getting shot by an Octorok, but I don't think he has a rusty shield.
Well,
Actually,
he would need the Elden Octoroks.
It only works with the Elden Octoroks.
Yeah, because those are
Okay.
the ones that they suck in your weapons and stuff. Which is why I feel like someone on either team should go to Eldon. But no one's going to Eldon.
Yeah, it's a pretty big task
He's
for
going
only
for
one
a
quick
early
goal.
Lionel kill. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, wow, that is...
I mean, they know they have that square lockdown. No one else would go this early.
Just the amount of time you'd lose if you die accidentally.
Yeah.
Is that helmet DLC?
Oh, it is.
Does that give you?
I think we'd... It's
Does it
attack
give-
up.
We're gonna need intervention.
Yeah, I believe our players had agreed to no DLC. Sure, this is just an
Yeah,
honest
Muse
mistake,
doesn't have
but
DLC. It happens, I guess.
we see mules going out and collecting all the bird eggs. Meanwhile, Stwemp now finally back and picking up that soldier's bow in the top of the Temple of Time.
And yeah, I think Texas on the way to. Wait, where's it
Yeah,
going?
I would say if Zdenek restarts this fight without the helmet, it's fair. It's gonna be much harder, but that is how it
Does
should be.
attack up 1 actually make that much of a difference?
Probably not that much of a difference, but still, that's more time. It could it couldn't up the number of deaths he takes fighting this,
Alright.
and
Well, that's good
weapons durability
sportsmanship, though.
becomes weapons durability becomes more of an issue.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, well, Texas got the edge of the
Texo
world.
hits the edge of the world there. Very nice. As you sort of pointed out, going from Rito makes a lot of sense, as there's actually other things in that area.
Yeah, and it's a really easy edge of the world to hit because you already have the height, so you don't have to look for like a mountain or something. Because I'm sure there are tougher edge of the world regions to actually get to.
If you have wind bombs, I don't think it should be a problem.
Pierre getting the first dog treasure that I've seen.
Yeah, I thought the mules would go after them, but I hadn't seen him go for any.
Worth pointing out also, there's the sleep in 5 different beds. Obviously, the stables are going to be a good place to get those beds. So I wouldn't be surprised if Tapir is, going to be in charge of that too.
Yeah, I hadn't seen mules who's there like collecting person go for beds either.
Do the in beds count? Because you don't actually interact with a bed.
How many?
Don't you get up out of a bed though?
I mean, you can sleep in the old man's bed. You can sleep at the cursed statue shrine quest NPC bed.
Yo, no one's slept in the old man's bed. Zim's throwing out the strats here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if
Korok
it's those
Forest
beds or if
as
it's
well,
inns.
but I would assume that inns count. That feels odd to me otherwise.
Yeah, I feel like as long as you like wake up next to a bed, I think it's okay. I'm pretty sure that's how the interaction with beds are.
Sorry for the interruption, but the pier is setting up a stasis bounce. Very exciting.
Nice.
Very interesting.
Let's see, he's aiming for the wetlands, it seems. And it should carry him all the way there if he succeeds.
And Zdenek succeeds in killing that Lionel. Very well done.
And that's Mule's second cube puzzle Korok.
The pier
Pierre does
didn't get
not
it.
manage to get that stasis bounce.
Losing a lot of health in the progress. But he's somewhat okay on food.
And also we see Altexo going for the Divine Beast Va Meadow main quest.
Oh, it seems to me that it's pretty early to start a Divine Beast.
I would say so too. I mean, just getting the quest
Mhm.
started though isn't a bad idea. But straight up going for the Divine Beast right now, I wouldn't necessarily agree with, especially because Altexo could finish wheat bread here and salmon recipe before doing that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
personally, I would rush those in fear of being sniped, but I think the enemy team is far away from Rito, so he doesn't have to worry.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to know that.
Yeah, he doesn't know, but yeah, it's a risk that he takes
Yeah, it's an
for a
interesting
small
one.
time save, but it's gonna work out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, rupees. So is Zedenya going to be the one going for Flamebreaker armor?
Possibly. Okay, yeah. As we see here, it looks like Altexo is indeed going for some of the more cooking-based things in Rito.
Yeah, I'm surprised that no one's gotten wheat bread or salmon at this point.
What does he buy the sugar cane for? Is
Maybe he's not sure about the recipe, or maybe we are not sure about the recipe.
Yeah, maybe not. He did get a hearty salmon. I missed when that happened. But that looks like that's going to result in the salmon.
There it is.
Nice.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. Save it.
Don't eat it. Oh my god.
We can't make the wheat bread yet.
Oh, I think he was checking recipes or something.
I
Yeah.
believe all he needs for the wheat bread is some rock salt.
Shouldn't be too bad, but I've been struggling with getting rock salt a lot in my early bingo days because I didn't know enough mineral deposits. He did activate the shrine though, so he is planning on coming back for probably Bedo and maybe just a cooking pot.
And a bed, hopefully. Well, I know it's been going for the beds. Or at least we haven't noticed.
Yeah, I guess it's just still a new goal, and people are not sure how much time it's gonna take and if they're gonna find all enough beds in short
Makes
time.
sense. Also, it costs rupees. I mean, some of them are free, right? But if you're gonna do the ones at the at inns or at the stables, that's gonna
Those would
run
cost
you.
anywhere from, I think it's 40. I think you can get away with 20 to 40 for most.
I think it's 20 each, as long as you're not going for the luxurious, and there's really no point in going with the luxury ones.
Yeah, and I think the only luxurious one I can think of is the one inside Gerudo. So you wouldn't go all the way into Gerudo for a bed.
The inns tend to have a soft bed, don't they?
Think so. You know, actually, it's a pretty interesting goal because you can, if you manage your health properly, you can use the beds to refill health.
Yeah, instead of having to go into shrines. So the person who was going for beds shouldn't go for shrines. Because 5 beds would give you the same health benefits as 5 shrines would. And if these players are smart, they could double the 5 shrine quest goal with 1 shrine from 5 regions. Because I'm pretty sure that there's a shrine quest.
Sure. I suspect if you went about it that way, you'd probably lose the 1 shrine from 5 regions, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Because it's much slower.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the quick shrines out of the way.
It's an interesting thought, though. Like, for normal bingo, you could definitely combine it in a way like that, if they ever appear in the same row.
Mule's showing off the 20 bird eggs he just collected.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
And
So-
Altexo matches back up by getting the wheat bread.
Those were some really quick egg grabs, I think. Like, I feel like he barely lost time grabbing those.
Yeah, like those were routed in very well for mules. And he's also only got what 3 more cube puzzle Koroks?
I think only 2. I'm pretty sure I saw him do 3, at least 3.
Nice, not bad at all.
Surveying what's going on. It's not clear that any one person's got an obvious goal they're attempting right now.
Yeah, I feel like usually in lockouts it's pretty clear what most people are doing, but right now I'm really clueless.
Well,
Okay,
it looks
there's
like
mules.
Mules is finishing the cube puzzle ones, and we know that Shadow and I think Schwemp are the 2 people doing shrines for each team.
And we've seen Tapir get a
Is there a dog
dog
treasure Riverside
treasure,
stable?
right?
Oh, hey, there's a bed.
Oh, yep.
Oh, let's go. Bad hype.
Yeah, Zidania kind of full health. Going into that bed feels bad.
Oh, did he get the
Curious.
luxurious bed? For the yellow hearts?
I'm guessing. So that must
he just
mean.
paid for a regular. No, he only paid 20 rupees
Oh no,
for
he
it.
he had those yellow hearts going in. So did we
Oh.
miss? Did we miss Zidania doing it? It's probably food based. I feel like we would have caught the first bed.
MB is saying that there are more beds. That is
Okay, so he did
were-
go for a luxurious bed for his first one. That would explain the yellow hearts this early.
And there's all the cube puzzles for mules.
All right, keeping Doge treasures in the lead.
Altexo very clearly going for some BTB off this Moblin. I know there's a couple places you can go with it, but generally used to go to, like, Katakar. Actually, this is a slightly different setup. Curious where this one goes. Ooh, Shadowhunter taking a death to that Guardian. We see Tapir approaching a stable. Might be to get the last dog treasure. Looks like it.
Yep. Nice. Zidania gets the free ferry by the Guardian.
Always nice to know those static fairy spawns.
I don't know where Zdenek is heading. I know Zdenek is doing shrine quests and shrines. Also.
Here got a not so cooperative dog right there.
Ah, bed. Here we go, it's the third one.
And I believe with that, Tapir is going to have completed all the dog treasures needed.
And Altexo seems to be heading towards Eldon.
Would make sense. There's a
lot of
set
things
stuff
there.
in Eldon. Yeah, of course, a very scary region to go to. Basically, no matter what you're doing.
Well, and has anyone activated Hebra Tower yet?
Pretty sure no one has.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyone who gets to jump on the Eldon Tower could easily just warp as close as they can and try to get the other one. That's a quick-ish.
Or I'm sure
Where?
Altexus just grabs the Hebra Tower right here.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait.
still doing that is good.
Has to watch out for his health because he doesn't have any. I mean, he has a warm dupla, but it's not enough.
Wait, does that help?
Pulling out fire arrows?
Yeah.
I think shooting them in
I
the
think
ground
s-
helps.
I think if you actually shoot them, it'll help you.
Yeah, I don't think...
I hope he has some more food. Oh, that's looking pretty bad.
Oh, don't eat don't eat
Okay,
either of those.
he did eat him. Oh no, this is looking bad.
He's probably gonna.
Fake to death. He just needs to get onto a platform.
Yeah.
And save. Oh, no.
You need to
Yeah,
ground
there's no
yourself
auto.
there.
Yeah, there's probably not a good auto. It's gonna be next to the ground, I think.
Oh,
Before
we
that
actually
wind
have to
bomb.
appear entering Mirror Shahs.
Ah.
Aiming for the
So there's-
goal, open all chests in Mirror Shah's shrine.
Yep.
Yeah. Is
I
there
think
some
there's
trick to
3.
this?
You have to do it multiple times.
I
To
mean,
get
for
all
the
the
first
chests.
golf, it's pretty easy. You just hit it 5 times
Right.
and then goes
This
in.
is the advanced one.
For the second one, I haven't done it in ages, so I can't tell you anything about it. Wait, is there no second one?
Wait, he's gonna warp out.
We could have seen it at the shrine. If you look at it, it'll have a little chest icon indicating you got
Yeah.
all the chests in there. I didn't see it.
Are we under the impression that Tapir did not in fact get all of the chests? I am not familiar enough with that shrine to say either way.
Me
He
neither.
does?
He does. Okay.
Alright. That
Well
was
done,
pretty
Tapir.
quick then.
Well, we're
Altexo
tied up
is
7 to
having
7.
a rough time.
So mules up here in Hateno, there's nothing that really says you need to go to Hateno, but I am looking at the Eventide, which mules is an expert at.
I'm pretty sure
Eventide speedruns.
I'm pretty sure they're making mules do Eventide.
I think mules would insist on doing Eventide, so that is my guess, is that mules is at least sometime soon headed to Eventide.
He probably had to hold back that he didn't do it first square.
Oh, poor Altexo. He's having to use the save strat to get up this tower.
Oh.
Can you save on one of those platforms?
I'm pretty sure we'll validate right now. Looks like it works. So he's
Good.
just going as high as possible and then saving on a platform. Oh, there we go. All right, not bad.
Well done.
What a rough tower.
That's brutal.
Hey, but that's half a square that no one else has attempted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess yet.
I would also think Mules is also the closest one to freeing Nadra. Probably why he wanted to go make sure Yamagana was activated.
That makes
You know what
sense.
I'm just realizing? None of our runners, Mules is the first one to stop at a goddess statue. None of our other runners have redeemed any essence.
Yep.
Which is
Well, Zdeněk is kind of doing it.
no, that's not.
But I mean,
that is not a redeemed essence.
it's not a redeemed essence, but there's a reason Zdeněk doesn't have to redeem essences because of the extra stamina hearts. But yeah, no one else has been redeeming essences.
I think that's,
Though I don't
that's
know
just
if
the
anyone
nature
really
of,
has enough shrines. This
well,
is a
but
really
everyone-
low shrine board.
Everyone can get at least one from the plateau shrines. So
True. I guess it was just that early rush.
yeah, because that's really, I think, the difference you see in Lockout versus, when you're doing a standard set of lines.
Where is Altexo going from here?
He's just warping back to plateau. Curious what Tapir's clearly looking for something. Okay, there's a rusty shield.
Oh.
Picking up a rusty shield, heading to Miro Shaw's. That seems to suggest he's about to head into Elden.
Yeah, that's nice. He has a pretty close warp spot there.
Mm-hmm.
Just needs a way to get up. Maybe he knows some BTB.
Well, but
So
if
interesting.
Tapir gets Elden Tower, Tapir would also have to go get Heber Tower. Because I don't
Here's
think
what
teams can
Schwemp
share
is
goals like
doing.
that.
Schwemp looks like he's positioning to go free Nadra.
Oh.
Similarly, doesn't really have the cold protection necessary. Another cool thing with the freeing Nadra is that you can get a shrine quest. The shrine quest where you like get the 3 pines that lead you to Tano-O. Honestly, a pretty lame shrine quest, but it is one. Right in that area. I think Tapir may
That's
not
the
be
wrong kind
aware
of
that
Octorok.
that isn't the right Octorok.
Oh man.
Um,
Tapir, no.
That's unfortunate.
yeah, you see, you need the Octoroks that are trying to inhale,
Someone on his
in order
team.
to get this.
Okay.
And
Oh.
oh no,
Oh,
takes a
man.
death in the process.
Well, I believe every second Octorok shot is auto hit. It's really annoying.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that to us.
Curious.
Oh,
What,
I'm worried about Schwemp.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Schwemp's
this is possible.
strat is. I know he picked up a.
Okay, he's got a bit of food.
He's got
You
food
got like
at
4
least.
fairies.
Oh, that fairies will also help. I know someone got like a like rod from Wizrobes. You can always smuggle a rod in order to stay warm. Or actually, you don't even need to smuggle it. You can just like have the rod equipped. As long as it's a
Yeah, but I don't
meteor
know if
rod.
anyone got a. Yeah, I don't know if anyone got a meteor rod. I only saw the electric rod.
Both Schwemp and Mules got rods of some type. I'm just not remembering who got what.
So for the free NATO quest, you just have to wait and then shoot those eyes?
Yeah,
mean,
you just
this
have to
is-
shoot all the eyes. There
Yeah,
is
this
no
is a-
actual side quest associated with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess the
Schwemp
shrine
is just-
quest, but
Yeah, Schwemp is just waiting at a spot where he knows he can hit all the eyes and then just can eat.
Mm-hmm.
and
Rather
they
than
Eventually,
only
flying
Nature's gonna
around.
fly further down.
do the eyes only open after some time?
The eyes open in a specific order.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm curious. I don't know if anyone. Maybe our maxed champion Tunics runners would know the fastest way to do this free Nadra portion. Because Hundo doesn't have, Hundo can do other stuff in the meantime while this is going on. So they don't do it super fast. I
It'll be
believe
one more
there's
shot.
only one more eye, so.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
you
don't.
could take damage there.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of extra help to spare there, Stwemp. As we see.
Yeah, Muse actually went away from Tenno, it seems. And not going to Eventide.
And no one's going to Elden. No gut check. No flamebreaker armor. All right, there's that one.
All right, free nature done. Doge treasures takes a 1 square lead. This had been tied up by Shadow completing the 7 heroines and the 1 shrine from 5 regions while we were watching Schwump.
The 7 heroines was actually a mismark.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think he's on the way there though.
Okay.
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah,
Yes, that does look the direction he's headed.
Zdenik's got really good progress towards 5 shrine quests. I'd wager that Zdenik gets it first, but we'll see.
Currently doing Shy Yoda. Just need to make sure he actually talks to Cass in order to get the shrine quest there.
What are you doing, Schlimp? I see. Waiting for the part.
I don't know what the rules are on free Nadra. Maybe it does say that you need to get the scale. Or
Well,
maybe he just wants it
Schlimp is
for
also
the...
doing the shrines in each. Oh well, that one's already done. I guess the
That's a
shrine
shrine
for the
quest,
shrine
I
quest.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zednik just realized we need to talk to Cass.
Well, he's gonna go land on the pedestal first, but then... Yeah.
Oh, true.
That is the quest itself. Or the ask. As we see... Texo now looking like he's heading into Eldin.
Nice. Oh,
I guess,
this
yeah,
should
gonna
be,
get Eldin Tower there.
Yeah, and that's the free square, because no one else has gone for this. Sad we haven't seen many snipes in a while.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
outside of the very beginning. It seems like our teams have mostly gone separate ways on what they're trying to do. There we see Zdenik getting the actual quest.
And Shadow died on the way to the Gerudo city because the desert is cold in the night. Also for the shrine quest, the 7 heroines, you actually need to start this in Gerudo city and you need a cloth for that.
Oh, interesting. Luckily that doesn't require doing Koga or Naboris or any of that, so not terrible.
Yeah, it could
but
be
yeah,
worse.
It does mean multiple trips.
Definitely be worse.
And 600 rupees, which is non-trivial unless you've been...
Alright, and there we go. Activated tower. Keeping both the teams at solid neck-and-neck pace.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there's Schlemp getting the 4th heart container.
Excellent. And looks like Altexo is now warping back to actually do Meadow, would be my guess.
At this point, it'd be an okay play. Wait, no. No one got the shield. Altexo was just in Eldin.
Well, is there a rusty shield in Eldin? Let me check.
There's a rusty shield somewhere on the map.
Oh, there's one in Korok Forest. Probably not the best one to be going for.
I guess
There's one like below the tower, but it's all the way down at the hot springs, and then you probably have to go all the way up again.
Yeah, I mean, you could have warped to Plat, grabbed the shield, gone back to Eldin Tower. It's a free square. It's way faster than Meadow.
Agreed.
You have to know what you're doing, though. as is pretty clear. Like this is not something you just like regularly encounter.
And I guess
even
that's
like
fair.
a very seasoned runner like Tapir didn't understand what was actually required there. So.
Will one of them know what to do?
Mm-hmm.
We see Muse is going to Eldin. I don't think he has a rusty shield, but he could get
Actually, it
warp
looks like he has one right on his back.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're right.
And there we go.
So that's how you do it.
Yep.
Yeah, you just let them suck it in, and then they spit it back out, and it's a nice shield.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like RNG, what like shield you get back. It's really weird.
So, yep, that is, you can do it with all your rusty weapons. As people in chat are pointing out, the Flamebreaker armor can be achieved using the little lizard collection quest here on your way into Goron City.
Yeah, I'd say that's the best way to do it, especially because I don't think Meals has been farming rupees of any sort.
Mm-hmm. The armor is otherwise quite expensive, but you know, you can get all 10 lizards that you need right in that area. And Mules is also quite well equipped as far as food goes. Now, with so few objectives left, I expect we will be expecting to see some snipes.
Yeah, I see shrine quests being one.
What happened to Altexo? Did he take a death?
Yes. I don't know what it was, too. I feel like it was wind bombs.
That's a cost to death as well because he has to warp again.
Died by
Yeah.
cold. Oh, bad. Just a bad autosave. Oh.
Yeah, you do. I mean, Meadow is cold, so you need to make sure you have some form of cold protection the whole time.
Again, it does seem like Tapir might be going for gut check.
Is the super gut check challenge something else than the normal shrine quest?
It may mean that you need to do gut check multiple
You have to do it
times.
twice, yeah.
So you need to both do the like shrine quest version, and then there's a mini game version afterwards.
All right.
That would be my guess, but I am not an expert on those.
Yeah. I probably never talked to that Gorn again after doing the shrine quest, so I don't know.
That's fair enough.
That sounds about right. I've seen a little bit of the all mini games. Lag stop there on Tapir. It's annoying.
I wonder if that second quest is hard. Like, it's probably harder than the shrine quest.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I mean, with burn timer reset, it's not that bad.
Or you're not actually burning in that area.
This is the... I don't think there's like a 5 rupees for the second one. Like, I know on the first gut check, you can just like go around the side and there's like 5 red rupees and you're like done. I don't know if the second one has that. I think that's what makes it a little harder. If I remember.
Also, it's the same amount of rupees.
Yeah, it's still 100 rupees. But I think there's not as many, and you can't just cheese it, because when like hundo people or like AMQ and stuff do it, you can just grab those like 5 rupees, like the red ones.
Well, so I believe if you actually ran all mini games, there's some strat where if you have gales, you can cheese it pretty hard. I don't know how difficult it is when you do it. More casual strats and like have to actually complete the mini game.
Yeah. I mean, you could do some wind bombs, but that's probably way harder than just using gales.
Yeah. We
see Shadowhunter doing the shrine quest.
Yeah, and I believe that might be Shadowhunter's 5th.
It might be, as well as it's also just the 7 heroine shrine quest, which is a square on its own.
Yeah, I think he doesn't know the puzzle by heart, and it can be a bit confusing. So he'll have to take his time to actually line up or see where the orbs go.
Doesn't look like anyone else is competing really on that.
Let's see what the others are doing. Altex is doing Meadow. Tapir is doing Gut Check Challenge. Swam.
Make it to the base.
Is there a shrine quest in is Talon and Egg a shrine quest? I don't think so.
No. I mean, there's Loch Naroki, but the number of side quests you have to do in CAC to make that happen is not worth it. Probably.
I think Stramp is actually also going for 7 heroines now, but he will most likely be too late.
Yeah, the
yeah,
only
he is in that
chance that Doge Treasures has right now of sniping one of those is getting 5 shrine quests before Shadow finishes this. Because I'm pretty sure that Zdeněk is very close to 5 shrine quests.
Right, and actually with the normally they might have no idea what Shadow is up to, but we did actually have that misclick earlier that might
That would
give
help.
them some hint.
I guess Schwab decided to go for it anyway. I mean, they could just think nothing of it. Could have just been a misclick. I guess.
I mean, it's also been a while, so they could think that it was actually a misclick.
Yeah.
Dude, but right now, with like To the Moon's placement, they're well on their way to victory.
So it looks like Tapir maybe does know the strats for Gut Check here. He's doing the thing where you do this first Wind Bomb. He does not have Gales to help him out, but this is part of the strat.
That's definitely good for To the Moon.
Yeah, and then Altexo has a wrap on Meadow. Like, if anyone else starts it, they're not gonna beat Altexo to finishing it. So that's a free square for them at this point in the game.
What do we think Mules is working on right now?
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Well, is he gonna do Flamebreaker armor? Is he trying to find a way up the ferry fast?
Most likely.
That's maybe.
Did he buy the armor already?
Well, he has it on.
Okay.
Okay, this might be.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that
This is the 5th shrine quest for Zdeněk. You just shoot one of those eye guys, and
to get the quest, I believe you need to talk to the guy at night, though, when he's back in his house.
Oh no.
So he may not understand that needs to happen.
Go.
Wait, no, you only have to activate the shrine. You don't need to go back to him.
No, but he still has to activate the shrine.
Right, he has to wait for night in order to actually.
Okay, but he got the shrine quest before nighttime.
He's use bomb arrows to light some wood.
Okay,
does he have no fire
Oh my
source?
god.
Oh, I see the problem. Oh, I don't see the problem anymore.
What a fun strat. So you just don't shoot right in the wood.
As we see Mules getting that fairy fountain. This is gonna be very tight.
It's gonna be tight now, yeah, because Zdeněk has been close on shrine quests. Oh.
So Tapir's about to finish the normal challenge, I think.
I think it's the second one already.
He's already on the second one?
Never mind, I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure this is just his first, because you get like a 3-minute timer and it's running low.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Alright, yeah, we have 2 goals marked for Team Doge Treasures, and that means they're at 12 now. So they only need 1 more goal.
It's gonna be down to Mules finishing eventide.
True. Yeah, Mules can probably do well because To the Moon would have to get everything else now. So I mean that's what
the 3 that they're working on.
Magana.
Yeah. They have now Doge Treasures just needs 1 person to get 1 goal, and they have 3 people that aren't necessarily working on something.
Yeah. To be fair, the other 3 goals are pretty much locked for To the Moon.
This is true.
True.
But
They can't abandon any of those to rush Eventide, I don't think.
no.
Well, Tapir might be able to. At least go get a start on it. I guess it'll depend.
Yeah, so it appears it's true. Yeah, they have a lock on pretty much everything else. I mean, obviously they don't have the information we do, but does seem like you probably would. Their one shot would be having Tapir try to beat Mules on Eventide,
Yeah,
and then
but-
come back because he has a huge lead on the gut check stuff.
Well, yeah, Altexa's gonna take the rest of the time, probably. Oh,
Oh,
Mules is giving them some sympathy time. That's what we'll call it.
But I just saw someone eating their food, Tapir eating his food, and I thought it was the Salmon Meunier.
No,
Got scared
I
Oh,
for a
believe
second.
Altexo has that
What?
food. So,
Tapir just quit this game.
oh my.
Oh, he might have loaded while a bomb was exploding,
Yeah.
which would
see.
result in a very long load screen, and it's actually faster to just quit out of the game.
Smart, fast thinking there.
I mean, as good as
This is
Mules
gonna
is
be
at
close.
Eventide,
This is
it
gonna be
is still
close.
very challenging. So,
Yeah, and Altexo is going to be done soon. With Meadow.
Oh no! Wait, did Shadow Hunter just take a game over in the middle of the 7 heroines?
This is the second time
Oh.
Shadowhunter has taken a game over in the middle of the 7 heroines.
Uh-oh.
And
not the first time.
Schwamp is actually already at the same place now. They're pretty much tied. Though
Yeah,
I'm not sure
so
about
Schwemp could snipe this from Shadow.
Looks like Zednik is also heading over there.
One of them are gonna
Oh.
it's the easiest one for them to steal.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Doing the super gut check or Vomedo is not really viable, so they only need one more. Mules is on Eventide, they're both on 7 heroines.
It's still a risky choice. Like, if Muse gets sniped and they both get sniped, then
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
true.
feel
It does
like,
feel like
oh, it's rough though. I don't think both of them should have gone for 7 heroines. I think just one of them should have, and then someone else maybe go for Eventide or something.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Muse is doing Eventide, but Meadow or Godcheck. To be fair, they could probably think that Altexo's doing Meadow because they know he was at Rito.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
for
at this point, doing Meadow would be rough if you hadn't already started it.
Does seem
Yeah,
like
this has to take a-
Zdenek is doing
What is Shadow doing?
is doing the quest with the confidence of someone who knows where everything goes. Easily could end up taking this from Shadow.
Did Shadow give up on it? Okay, I see.
Oh, he needed to get back up to the statue.
Yeah, the 2 deaths had caused a reset twice.
What has he died to?
Heat damage.
Is there heat damage in that area?
Or is it that he takes long enough that it becomes cold at night? Either way.
I'm pretty sure it's been heat damage.
Alright,
I
that
think
is
whenever I-
Vomedo done.
Yeah, whenever I do that shrine quest, I have the Gerudo clothes on, so I wouldn't have noticed.
Shadow is gonna succeed.
Oh my
though.
god!
Oh,
That was so clutch!
Zdenek is only shortly behind.
Yeah,
Just
but
have to get the
Shadow's
clothes
ahead.
though and get the shrine quest in the city.
Oh yeah.
Neil-
So depending on the wind bombs and money,
Oh, that's
That could-
right. You need to actually go get the shrine quest.
yeah. That's gonna be
This
an
is a
interesting
good one.
race.
This is a good race.
activating the shrine just in case. Satanic doesn't have a warp spot. Shadow is completing the shrine.
I guess for the
Maybe for
health.
health refill.
For health.
Yeah, I think for the health. Why aren't you skipping the cutscene?
All right. Well, Altexo's probably now. It has to be headed to Eventide in an attempt to snipe mules.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
Altexo knows that Shadow is doing heroines, unless Altexo's gonna help. Oh, nope.
He's so far behind on heroines that there's no way. Has Tapir just given up on gut check? Or did Tapir succeed in gut check?
Yeah, Tapir got
Right.
it. So, it's them racing to beat Doge to just getting one square, which is tough.
I'm curious where Tapir's going. Doesn't look like he's headed towards Eventide. Unless I'm just turned
Food?
around in the direction he's going.
Time for vibing in Hyrule?
Probably just needs food.
Oh yeah, maybe just going to
For
Kaiwan to
wind
get some.
blondes.
Oh right, if you make because you can go into Eventide with a big set of bonus health.
Oh, true. That will make it
Yeah.
easier because smuggling is not allowed on this bingo square.
Yeah, mules did that, as we can evidently see.
Yeah. So every other measure of safety is probably worth taking.
Oh yes, so Shadowhunter did not go activate Dako Chisei and is having to find another where? Curious
I
what's
don't
going
know.
on there.
I don't know what's going on
Needs
anymore.
to find some route into Gerudo Town. I would have
Not gonna do
assumed
the
going
AD
from the
route,
7
is he?
heroine.
Coliseum VTV? I don't know.
Zdenek, on the other hand,
Is
definitely looks
making good
like...
progress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe going to Kamyatak for a diamond for the close?
And like they even have Schwemp as backup. Not a great backup, but a backup nonetheless.
Even at this point, there's nothing else for Shadowamp to do.
Well, yeah, and like but the time like it'll take Schwemp to like finish, unless he's got better warps, but I don't think so.
I don't think anyone has... I haven't seen anyone get Dako Chisei. But Zdenek, yeah, I think Zdenek is pretty far ahead of anyone else at this point. Oh, was that death intentional by Shadow?
I don't know anymore. Shadow's in the trial of power. It doesn't make any sense.
Meanwhile, Muse successfully completed Eventide.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure when the quest is complete.
I believe it's gonna be complete right when the shrine pops up, actually. Because it's given to you by the monks. I don't think you need to talk to anyone for it.
Yeah, so that should be it. Oh, yo, sub-hour maybe?
So that's actually a really quick lockout,
Yeah.
considering that it's almost a blackout. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I
right.
guess that's six-player co-op blackout.
Yep, then that's it.
Sub-hour!
GG.
Well done to all our runners. That was played very close and very fast, honestly.
GG.
GG. Welcome in, welcome in.
That was a very interesting board.
Whew. Yeah, that was a cool board.
GG.
GG's. Very well done, Del.
GG.
Should I drag a peer over here?
GG.
Can I do it? I have the power.
Hello.
Whew, that was a close one.
Really was, and quite fast too. I mean,
That
to
was-
do an almost blackout in under an hour.
What
Very
was
well
the
done.
time? Under an hour. Wow.
Under an hour.
59:21.
Wow.
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 That's our fastest one, probably, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Unless
sure.
Tay
Yeah,
has
that's
that
fast
one.
as wrestling.
And like
Wow.
both teams were neck and neck the entire time.
Yeah, holy cow. That was such it was just like every time I looked it was like 7-7, 10-10. It was like, oh my god. Oh, that was so close. I'm
Yeah,
really
and
glad I waited to do Eventide last.
Were any of you close to 7 heroines?
Two of them were.
There were 3 of you guys getting close on 7 heroines right at the end there.
Because
Was
Yeah.
anyone
all I
else
needed-
going for Eventide?
No, just
Yeah.
two.
That's what I thought. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna gamble. I don't think any of them are gonna contest me, so I'm gonna unlock a Tano and then just dip. And
Also, while you were doing Eventide, Altexa was doing Meadow. Tapir was doing which one was
The
Tapir
super
doing?
gut check.
Yeah, super gut check, and then Shadow was doing 7 heroines.
7 heroines.
So they were all working on a square, so none of them could contest you.
hmm yeah, I like gambled that no one was gonna contest me on it, but then I also like double gambled and took it ultimate safe strats and like really slow. I didn't have speed food, and I didn't want to mess up any of the harder strats that could cause me to have to like reset the island. But wow, that was a close one.
Absolutely close. Like it was anyone's
It was
game at
intense.
the end.
So given that we
I-
had a bunch.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and I mean, we had these like really powerful early goals where like I messed up a wind bomb on one doublet, and you see that was like 2 squares, one doublet and full set of vocal weapons. So
Yeah, the crazy part is Strump was like, I'm not gonna even get the bow. I'm just going right for it. And I was like, isn't it faster to wind bomb? And then he got both, and I was like, all right, nice.
Yeah. Altexa messed up the wind bomb. Then when I wind bomb, I hit the top of temple time and then took fall damage.
I
so
also
could
missed the wind bomb.
do another
That's
wind bomb.
pretty
That's-
unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was like our early game. Like, okay, we can breathe now. Collect 20 bird aids was not as hard as I thought it was gonna be.
You made
Yeah,
that one
you
look
did that
easy.
very smooth.
Yeah,
Very
it was.
simple.
I could have got it quicker, but like the forest I was in had a shit ton more. Well, not a shit ton more, but it definitely had over 20. But I wasn't keeping track of like what trees I gotten, and I was kind of getting lost. So I was like, I'll find 2 more bird eggs somewhere else. Screw it, or however many I needed, and then I just went back to doing cube puzzles, which I did not do very quick. But it seemed like no one else was contesting me, so
I don't
That's-
think anyone was.
No,
yeah.
no one else did any cube puzzles.
yeah, that was fortunate because I was doing that really slow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was,
no
like,
one was contesting
doing-
that one.
I think I was doing like 1 or maybe 2, but I wasn't really focusing on it. So
Yeah, I got like 1 on plateau, and then I like switched to bird eggs, and then I switched back to cubes, and then I switched to bird eggs, and then I finished the cubes.
So given that we had a whole bunch of new objectives on this, anybody have any highlight new objectives that they thought were really good additions?
No, they're all shit.
Highlight good objectives that were bad, or highlight new ones that are bad.
I thought
Actually,
Refine a
yeah.
Rusty Shield was actually pretty cool.
yeah,
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a
It
good
didn't
one.
know. It needed the fucking Elden Octoroks. I
Yeah,
was,
it
like,
needs the ones that inhale.
dancing around at normal. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you gotta get the
Well-
ones that suck you.
And the sleep one, the sleep into the different beds was interesting.
Hmm
I think
Yeah, definitely.
I think like open all chests in Mirrorage is also a pretty good one.
You did that so fast.
Yeah,
That was
we
very-
thought it was
that
going
was-
to be harder.
If you know how to do it, it's not too bad. But the second one has kind of a weird sequence of hits. But you just got there really quick too. Once I saw you do that, I was really concerned about the Elden goals, because like
no,
that's
I
like
died 3 times after that.
oh
You're-
okay,
You're chilling.
because like that's not crazy far from Elden, and I wasn't like I think I was at like Kiowan or something. Actually, I don't remember where I was, but yeah. But finding a rusty shield is actually kind of a scary goal because
Yeah.
I don't know all. I know it can like it can refine it into like at least 3 different shields. It can do like I think like the Knight's shield, the Traveler's shield, or the Soldier's shield, and then like one of the Emblazoned shields or something like that. And some of those burn. So like if you don't pick it up fast enough, it just burns and you're screwed.
Oh,
God.
interesting.
Yeah.
But
So I was like,
count for the goal?
no, I
And
think
you
I guess
technically did
I guess
refine it.
that's true. That's a good point. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we haven't. That was the other thing we talked about was like when do we say you freed Nidra or Nadra? Because it's like there's a couple parts in that sequence where you could say she's technically free. So some of the goal rules need to be kind of defined, I think.
Yeah, we didn't
I think it
have
was
to
a good
worry about it
question.
since there was only one person going for it, but
I think
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe full set of Boko weapons should be Boko equipment if we're gonna count the shield as a just to be more consistent on the naming. Was one thing we
Yeah,
had that
you're
question
probably
at the
right.
beginning what that meant.
The reason it was like that is because like I think most people consider shields weapons. I do,
I don't.
but I guess in the menu weapons technically only count as melee weapons. The issue is equipment is confusing as well because a lot of people don't really understand that like armor is not equipment.
yeah, so that would they would make people think they have to get the Boko like mask thing.
Yeah, or like I don't know, something like that. I think there are people that get confused by like other old goals with that wording.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, you could
that's why I
also
put, like, weapons
easily
initially.
just put Boko, shield, bow, and like
That's true. Just like go full
yeah.
explicit. Yeah. But
MB calling out the edge of the world.
That is a good one. That
That's
was
a
my
new-
favorite.
That was a
Yeah,
that
that
was a
was
cool
sick.
addition.
Yeah.
Yeah, who got that one, by the way?
Me.
Altexo did wind bombing from
And,
Rito.
and which part of the map did you go to?
I was just planning on doing Rito stuff, and then I realized, oh, it isn't marked off yet, and then it was like just one wind bomb away.
Nice.
yeah, I can't remember who said it on our team. I think it was Schwemp. He's like, Schwemp was like, so he's probably in Rito, right? He always goes to Rito. And we're like, yeah, probably.
He does always go to Reno.
Yeah, I know.
And it was like it's such a good place for this board too because you get the 2 food goals and Meadow and the Edge of the World.
I mean,
So
to
that
be
was a-
fair, Rito is also pretty bro. In my opinion, like there's always at least 3 or 4 goals in Rito.
Yeah, and
So
like
why
by
not
going
go
there
there?
too, you're a couple wind bombs from Hebra too, which is huge.
Yeah.
So did we have any big snipes in this game?
No,
really
other
were
than like
not.
early on, there were no other snipes after that. Like it was just full set of Boko, warm doublet, and I guess you could consider open Boko camp a snipe of sorts.
Oh,
I think-
so who got register a horse, and what
Me.
stable did you go to?
I went to the outskirts stable.
Yeah, that was a
It's called.
rush.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah,
makes
they
sense.
Left
so like,
plateau quickly.
yeah, so I got on a horse, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go to Riverside, what's Bagokata, whatever that one is.
Yeah.
Because
Riverside.
yeah, because that one has a cuckoo at it. And then when I saw that you got registered a horse, I just got off mine and started wind bombing there, and I was like, he's gonna get this before me.
There's a cuckoo there?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
3. No one knows about those cuckoos. I learned that from Z2.
Yeah, they're over in the
so
little patches by the water.
yeah, so I was really concerned. I was like, did I just lose out on 2 goals? And then you didn't end up getting it. So I was like, did he go to Dueling Peaks? And I was really confused.
Yeah, outskirts the quickest one.
Yeah,
think.
I like forget that stable exists.
Yeah, I
That's-
sometimes do.
That's and like there's the horses are like so close to that too. That's funny.
Hmm.
Okay,
As
interesting.
far as snipes, I do think the 5 shrine quests was sort of the one late one that multiple people were in contention for.
Yeah, because
That
Sean started that and then he dropped it to you switched to beds, I think, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured beds would be a lot faster.
Well, yeah, you were the only one going for beds, really.
Yeah, Shadow, how many train quests were you at the end?
0. I
Really?
didn't go for them at all. No.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
other
had,
than the
I
seven
had my
heroines one?
yeah. I had
Okay.
Eventide, that was it.
I'm in Gerudo for the 7 shrine quests. I mean, for the
Right.
7 heroines, but that's it.
Okay.
We
Okay.
could have sworn you were at 4, so it must have been Tapir that had all the
4?
shrine quests. Well,
No,
we know,
what?
like, your team in general, like, at least did Flower Blight and a couple other ones.
Yeah, I mean, ours is blight. I'm like, might as well, just in case. There's no reason not to.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed that. That was the new
Mhm.
goals were fun. It was a good mix. I was
Yeah.
very surprised that Terryton was not in it.
A
Yeah.
lot of things weren't in it. No
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, no camera was a big one.
Yeah.
I don't know when I would last.
I
have
like
seen
didn't go to CAC until I
Lockout.
had to upgrade the flame breaker because I like had no good reason to. I went straight from like collecting bird eggs and Koroks to Hateno because I wanted to get. Oh, dude! I just
No
learned
camera was an accident.
there's a
I guess
there's
that's
a-
fair.
there's a sucky Octorok on Eventide. I forgot about this guy.
Really?
But you
Yeah,
would have had
it's-
to smuggle the
Is
shield
it
in.
the?
Yeah.
He's I think there's
Yeah.
it might
Although-
be
No, you get
there
a
might
you
be-
get a rescue shield on Eventide.
Yeah, there should be a rusty weapon on.
I don't know if there's a rusty shield. Is there a rusty shield on the ground? I
Oh,
know
there's
some
a
rusty
rusty
weapon.
sword.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
There is a rusty shield. Yeah. Wow, what a crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
We
that is
quite the
crazy.
strat.
There's only one of these guys too. There's a bunch of like dynamic
Yeah,
water
actually, I think-
Octoroks, and then this guy's like a guaranteed spawn. Wow.
Yeah, they probably put that there just so you could get some weapons to fight the
Yeah.
Hinox.
Wow.
True, yeah.
Oh,
Pretty much just don't get unlucky that he
Well,
doesn't suck in your second bomb after wind bomb. You accidentally kill him.
fun fact: if you put 2 things on the ground, he only spits out 1.
Yep.
Wow.
So
You
he just
only
kind of
get one thing.
He just deletes one of them, which is interesting.
It doesn't raise the odds of getting something better either.
Yeah.
And thanks to my teammates for calling out that I forgot about the no DLC while fighting that Lionel. We would have had an invalid square there.
Yeah, I think that was Storm who saw it in chat or something. I was not paying attention to chat at all.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were
I-
like, wait,
Yeah,
what?
neither was I.
Dude, congrats for still killing that Lionel even without the armor up or the attack up. This is a pretty sick kill.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you in the Coliseum?
Thanks.
Yeah, and it was early.
Yeah, the
Like,
Coliseum.
he had like no weapons.
Yeah, what did you
Did
kill
you
it
get-
with?
I just grabbed the sword from the Hinox, the Gerudo sword.
Oh wow, that scimitar or
Oh.
whatever,
Wow.
or the
Yep,
curved one.
it's,
Yeah,
It does 25 damage. It's
Moonlight
pretty decent.
Scimitar, yeah.
You just have to make sure
Nice.
you use the mount attack so you don't break it.
yeah.
But I was so nervous at the beginning of this. It was a miracle I could even hold my controller. So we got lucky that I managed to finish that.
Holy cow, dude! They spit out the shield so fast. I don't even know where it goes.
Yep.
I actually just lost that one. Oh, I see it in the water. I think. Holy cow! Like I tried to catch it, and I couldn't.
Yeah. It comes way too fast. Like if you ever
It's-
do like Trial of the Sword and you get to that level, I always lose a sword or two because of that.
Yeah. So, do you guys think you should have to keep the refined output or no?
I think you should have
Yeah.
to keep it.
I think
would
we
say
should have
yes.
to keep
It
it.
just keeps consistency with everything else, you know.
Holy cow! He launched that thing. My God.
I mean, I don't agree, but hey.
Yeah.
What was that?
I say I don't agree. I think like refining it is enough, but hey, opinions are
Yeah, I
opinions.
see it more as
Yeah.
a goal.
As,
Like,
go ahead.
I see it more like give beetle a beetle, where you also don't have to keep the
Mm-hmm.
whatever it
Yeah.
gives you.
I feel like the more bingo I play, the more I am against goals that require you to keep something.
Like as long as you make
Within
it once.
reason. Within reason. Like I think if it says collect 20 bird eggs or collect 20 like ice arrows, I think you should have to keep those.
Well, at least till you get to 20.
I don't know, because like the wording on some of them is obtain, and so like obtain means like you need to maintain. So like collect 20 bird eggs means like you get to 20, and I guess the way that's worded, it's like you don't need to keep 20. But if it says
Yeah, because it's
obtain 20
collect.
ice arrows, it like means like you should get to 20 and stay at 20.
Yeah, a lot of people would like to use the food they get. I hear that a lot. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And so
Mhm.
like that was one of the rules that I think I changed. Like for the longest time, it was like, oh, you have to keep the food you get from Coco's cooking side quest. But then like I was like, that's dumb. It's a side quest. We know you did it. But then like at the end of the day, we're all doing this. Like we're all like 90% of the time, we're all streaming this and we have video evidence of every goal we do. So you don't really need to keep anything in your like as proof because you can just go back
You're
and watch
right.
the VOD.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know, like I don't want to just like hard cut off like you don't need to keep anything because I think it's an interesting part of bingo. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying, and especially
Yeah.
like you said, like food related stuff, or like even weapons. Sometimes it's like I don't know, like they can burn or like accidentally break. Like if you're just like you know what I mean. I don't know. So I think it's definitely something I'm gonna.
Yeah, the weapons become quite a handicap.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably probe, maybe throw out a poll sometime in the future before I like organize my next event, and define my rule set because I just think it would be a little less annoying. And like I said, like if you have the video, it's like yeah, that's all the proof you really need, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Definitely something we'd probably figure out sooner than later, though, just to avoid ambiguity.
Yeah.
Just a question: Who got the shrine chests? Like, how
I
did you
did.
do those? Did you just
Wait,
do the ones
chests?
on plat?
No, Kami attack.
Oh,
five
there are like 4 there. Yeah, yeah.
No, there's 5.
There's 5.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So
because
wait, what
it's,
are the 5? Edge Duality, Ancient Core, Diamond.
There's another sword and there's
Knight,
rupees.
broadsword, and 100 rupees.
Silver rupee.
Oh.
Wow.
Man, that shrine's OP, dude.
Yeah, I just went for the regional shrines to get the
Yeah.
5 regional shrines.
Which ones did you do?
I did Rhoda O. Yeah. Wait, let me check. I did Rhoda O. Bashkala, Yanaga, Chai Uto, and then Plateau.
Oh yeah, Plateau counts. Duh.
Plateau counts. Oh man, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, plateau does count.
Yeah. Yeah. I went to Dicasso, but then realized I didn't have a shield, so I couldn't do the skip for the test of strength. And so I went to Rhoda O, and then I ended up going to Kamiatak as well because I needed stuff. And I
Oh,
also
you left
Porsche.
Plat without a shield? That's crazy.
Yeah, because I didn't. I just went. What did I even do? I didn't do my regular strat because I just wanted to get off Plat as fast as possible. I should have done my regular strategy, but I just wasn't thinking of it in the moment. So
Yeah.
I just left Plat.
I'm all about leaving Plat quick, but man, it's like I never leave without a shield or an axe. It's questionable. I say it's like 50-50 if I leave without fire and ice arrows. I got them this time, and I'm glad I did because I used them a lot. I did do an impromptu BTB that I got like second try, which was cool, and then missed the one that I know how to do apparently, which is annoying, but it's fine.
Yeah, if I had gotten the shield, it would have been much better because I could have done that faster and then done 7 heroines. But I think we were still behind on Eventide.
Yeah, that was a
to
big
Pierre.
gamble.
Me? To Pierre, I'm curious if you had you done Super Gut Check before? Did you know what
I've
was
never
involved
done
in
the
that?
gut
and
check challenge.
'Cause you
Okay.
did it super optimally for like not
I
having done
know
it before.
of stuff. I just like had to guess where it was.
Did you have stam food?
No, one
Wow, that's actually
which I used at the
insane.
end to just climb.
Wow, that's hella impressive. Just one stam food. I had I went to Kiowan and cooked like 4 or 5, and then I never went. I got the flame breaker and then I just dipped, and I was like, wait, I was gonna go into Goron City and get a shrine so I could get the super gut check a little bit faster, but then you got it as I was doing flame breaker, I think.
I
Mm.
believe you only got it while you were doing Eventide.
Oh, was it
Yeah,
Eventide?
yeah.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
I think I
Eventide.
I was counting the goals and I was like, wait, we don't even have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mhm.
yeah, that's an intimidating goal. Just because I've never done it.
It's hard to do
I don't
it
think I've
fast.
ever done it actually. I don't think I ever did it in my casual playthrough.
Interesting.
I do think it's easier having seen a little bit of all mini games. Probably would have been easier if the person who did Meadow also did Gut Check. You can use the Gales
Oh
to help you
yeah,
out there.
Yeah.
But
that's a good point.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Wait,
I
all
mean,
mini games?
doable
Oh
on one stam
yeah.
food. That's sick.
Yeah.
I forgot about the target mini game, so you have
Yeah,
to do
there's the
Meadow
target.
for all mini games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
Well, I like these goals. These were pretty good goals.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's definitely good to have these new goals because it mixes it up, and we're gonna see a lot of them soon. So
Yeah, it really mixes things up. Really refreshing
We-
just to see
we saw
stuff you've never seen
no
on a
ca-
board.
there was no camera stuff at all, which was kind of nice. We
Yeah,
didn't
was
have
that by
anybody
design or was it
Yeah,
just kind of
very
how it
nice.
shook out?
Jason says that was completely a random accident.
Wow. I feel like that's so rare. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I can't remember the last time I had a no camera board.
Yeah.
There's always that one picture memory square, that one shrine quest that requires it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
Mm-hmm. Definitely wild.
Well, that's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully...
That is a very hard PB to match.
Wait, was that the fastest lockout we've ever had?
Pretty sure
Yeah,
that's the
I think
fastest
so.
3v3
Definitely the
lockout.
fastest I've seen.
Well, it's got an asterisk, right? Because it was a custom board. I mean, obviously it was pretty random, and it felt like a random board. But
Everything
it
was
was
spread
nice.
out. There was no cluster of stuff except for Rito maybe.
yeah, Rito had
But,
3.5 things. But yeah, I agree. It was
Elvin.
very spread out.
It was
Yeah,
really
but
Yeah,
Rito
Elden
always has some stuff.
Yeah.
but everything was just so spread out, especially with the getting different regions and stuff. It was just
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And the towers too. I was heading towards Elden. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do the shield. I'm gonna do flame breaker. I'm gonna do the 2 towers. And I'm gonna do super gut check. And then I was like, wait, I'm not even close to getting to Hebreth.
I really
Yeah.
like the shrine region thing for the shrines because it really
Yeah.
makes you go to other regions instead of just staying in one the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
While also being a little
Makes
more
you want to
flexible than
travel.
towers.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
makes the routing interesting too, because if you know you have something you have to do, or you can pass by a bunch of regions, you just grab a shrine
Mm-hmm.
in places. So it's a
There's
pretty
also
interesting one.
Korok regions, right? Isn't that another one of the new ones? Korok regions.
No, I don't think so. I think the only Korok ones were goal rings, cube puzzles, and pinwheels. Let me
Hey,
check that.
Yeah. Balloon pinwheels, yeah.
One
Yeah.
Korok from 5 regions could be an interesting board
Mm-hmm.
tile.
That would be really weird. A little bit more annoying to check though, but
True.
doable.
Yeah.
It's really easy to tell when a shrine's in a region, right? But Koroks, you have to zoom.
True.
You can still zoom
Oh
in.
yeah,
I
you have to
guess.
zoom into the map. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's so annoying.
it's doable.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
wait,
fine.
oh,
We
do
can leave
Koroks
them
not show up unless you have the tower? Oh, they don't.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they show up.
Oh wait,
if
no,
you
hold
don't.
on, hold on.
No,
I
they
didn't
do,
zoom in
they
all the
do.
way.
They should,
No,
yeah, they should.
No, they do, they do. Wow, like look at this Korok. Okay,
Yeah.
wait, I don't know. Is my screen still showing?
No.
Maybe you guys maybe
No.
check Discord. No, it's not there. Okay, well, the waterfall Korok that I got, the cube puzzle one,
Oh yeah.
that thing is right on. It's literally halfway in between two regions. Obviously, like if you looked at like an object map or something, it would tell you which one it is, but that's so hard to determine.
Yeah, the Koroks on
it
the
is
map
on the
are
line.
so rough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There were also a lot
And
of
if you had
new
both of those
camera goals.
jar regions activated, you wouldn't even be able to tell.
Straight up, yeah. You're right.
I think there were a couple new camera goals as well, like pictures of.
Yeah, one's like take a selfie with a Lionel was a new one.
Oh, there's also there's pictures of Guardian Scouts.
Birds.
Yep, and birds. Yep.
Pictures of birds.
Yeah, selfie with Lionel.
We should have a camera event.
An all camera board. That would be crazy.
Yeah, an all camera board.
That'd be really interesting.
Breath of the Wild snap.
Yeah, bingo snap.
Yeah.
I like the bird one. 5 different birds.
Yeah.
Snap of the Wild.
How many does that go up to? 3, 5, 10, and there's 18 birds total. Man, I feel like 10 would be kind of tough. I know there's like 4, I think, in Hateno alone.
I think there are 12.
And getting
maximum,
pictures of
right?
those sparrows is a real pain in the butt sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I think Cobb made a run out of it.
Yeah. Bird watching percent or something, I think.
Evan did it.
Oh, that's cool.
What was that to where?
Evan made the category for his animal.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I forgot about
And I
that.
think Cobb routed it a little more.
Gotcha.
Like,
Well,
Sweet.
yeah, probably call it there. Who are we rating?
Song is live. Orcus is live. Enigma is live.
Well, first, a little
Song is live.
Oh, there's so
programming
many
note.
people live. What the hell?
Coming up
Weekend.
Breath
next
of the Wild
week,
time.
next weekend we will be off. The weeklies will be off next week for the Bingothon marathon. So the Bingothon channel actually was created just for this purpose of doing the marathon, which this time is supporting Fred Hunch Corona Research. For more information on the schedule, please go to the Bingothon website. It will be starting on Friday the 28th. It is not a typo. At 7 a.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. UTC. I'm sure Tapir will be asleep when that happens, right?
Most of us will.
Probably, yes.
Yeah. So it starts very early, but it's the Earth is large and there are many time zones, so hopefully everyone gets a chance to see. So it starts on the 28th and it goes all the way through the end of the weekend. It's like 72 hours of bingos. So there's a whole bunch of different categories and a whole bunch of different games. So if you'd like to see the schedule, it's on bingothon.com. But if you're interested in particularly the Zelda block of time, Legend of Zelda block of time, we have 3 bingos that are really at the beginning of the marathon. So at approximately, At approximately 11:45 a.m. on Friday will be a randomizer, Skyward Sword randomizer. And then after that will be Breath of the Wild, featuring a run by Zinpars, who was one of the commentators today. The real Noman, Apple Freezer, and Tapir, you're in it, I forgot. So his run is going to start at approximately 2:55 in the afternoon on Friday the 28th, and then after that is a Link to the Past randomizer. So some Legend of Zelda action coming up in the marathon. So please come and support. It'll be a lot of fun. All different kinds of games, all different kinds of categories. Some solo, some competitive, some co-op. So just it's a great event, and it starts next week. We will be off next week, but then we'll probably be resuming the week after that. I forget the date. So if you would like to join us for our bingo bongos or weeklies, come to our Discord. Back and type. So there's the Discord. And the person you need to talk to is Just Call Me MB. So send her a message, and we'll be happy to have you. Yeah, so come join the bingos. And who did y'all say you wanted to raid?
We said song first, I guess. Seems like a good idea.
Who is it? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Wool Hike
Song.
Song.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have. So I don't know how to spell his name, so I'm gonna have to
Here,
go copy and paste.
I put it in chat, and I'll put it in Discord too.
Oh, did you?
Beat me.
There you go.
Oh well, I mean, you could just do the raid.
Oh right, I could
too.
just do it. I'm a mod of this channel. Oh, I forgot. It's been so long since I've actually restreamed because you've been carrying it so hard. Thank you. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't just do that. Holy cow, I'm dumb.
All right, excellent. Thank you all for coming and watching today. It was a great game. I loved restreaming and watching it. So we'll see you all next time.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
GG's.
Thank you. GG's to all.
GG.
GG's.